In the Pochettino era, Chelsea must have lost this game or drew this game, honestly. Let's talk about Chelsea. Enzo Maresca has transformed this team. Chelsea at the weekend against Leicester City. In the Pochettino era, Chelsea must have lost this game or drew this game, honestly. Not saying Pochettino is bad, but I'm saying the team under Pochettino have an identity. The team under Pochettino lacks this confidence. The team under Pochettino lacks this drive. The team under Pochettino was good, no doubt. Was good. But they lack these ways of killing matches at the end points, at the dying minutes. They lack that sense of maturity to kill off games. We drew so many games. Chelsea drew so many games last season. Chelsea drew so many games, lost so many games that we were not expected to lose. Enzo Maresca have brought a definite style of play. Enzo Maresca have brought so much confidence to the team. Chelsea against Leicester City, the first half was all Chelsea. Chelsea was playing the ball from right to left because the first half, Chelsea controlled the game from the back to the front, from the final third, from the defense to the final third. Chelsea was all confident against Leicester City. Leicester City brought a defensive style of approach to the game. Leicester City wasn't willing to go all out to attack because they know Chelsea is very good on the counter attack. Leicester City were ready to sit back, which they did. They sat back for a while and were looking on counter attacks. But the way Chelsea set up differently from the normal way Chelsea used to set up broke the team. And when they lost Harry Winks in the midfield, it was all shattered for them. It was a very difficult game for Leicester City. Chelsea controlled the game from the defense to the attack. The three defense of Levi Colwill, Badiashile honestly was fantastic in that match. Badiashile has lacked confidence in a very long time. Badiashile has not had so much game time in a very long time. But this particular match, he was given an opportunity, and oh boy, he took the opportunity. He was so hard on Vardy. Vardy had very few. I think there was a time in the first half, I think it was like 30-40 minutes. Vardy only had 4 touches in the match. So you could see how dominating Chelsea was in that match. Palmer, Jackson runs. Jackson is a very fantastic striker. I think it is time that we all Chelsea fans need to appreciate Jackson. Jackson does a very fantastic job up front. Honestly, if Jackson isn't playing or isn't starting for the team, we all see that there is no drive in the attack. Yes, Nkunku is a very good player. He's a very fantastic striker. But what Jackson brings to the team, it is immense. Jackson is very hard on defenders. Jackson goes after the ball. Jackson makes those runs. Jackson attacks, drops deep down to make a 1-2 touches, and he moves forward again. So you can actually pin him down to know that, okay, this is where this guy goes, this is where this guy goes. It's a headache for most defenders in the Premier League. So Jackson has been very fantastic, and I think that's one of the reasons Chelsea bought him, because of his style of play, his runs, his ability to drop into the midfield, to make 1-2 passes, assist the midfield, bringing an overload to the midfield. So I think Chelsea has been really fantastic, and what Chelsea does against these lesser teams, they bring the game to them. Chelsea brings the game to them. Chelsea wants to always make sure we try as much as possible to get maximum 3 points in all our matches against these lesser teams. You know, picking up maximum points against this lesser team is a very commendable thing to do for Enzo Maresca. Enzo Maresca has changed this team. Palmer was fantastic during the game, even if he doesn't really, at this point, even if he doesn't really make an assist or score a goal, he was good. Yes, you know, Palmer has actually set a standard for himself whereby he must, you know, score or make an assist during the match. But he's a very good player. He made some good runs in the team during the last match, and I think he's going to do well this season. He might not really replicate the tally of goals and assists for last season, but I think the season is just starting and he's really going to do well for himself. Cucurella was my man of the match in that game. Cucurella was fantastic, honestly. The way he supports the defense, supports the midfield, supports the attack is amazing. Cucurella work rate is one of the best in Chelsea right now. They play with their hearts out. They play like it's their last game for the club, you know. So Caicedo Cucurella, they were my man of the match for that match against Leicester City. Enzo Fernandez was fantastic, coming all the way from the international break, playing in Argentina and traveling back again the next day to train and also starting the match. I think he did very well, made a goal and he scored a goal as well. You know, the header was fantastic. He's doing well at this point. Lavia came in, unfortunately conceded the penalty, but all the same, the team did very well. And I believe the next match against Aston Villa is going to be a very good one. Aston Villa right now has actually lost form, kind of. But all the same, I think Chelsea is going to do well. I feel Chelsea is going to get a maximum points against Aston Villa, because you can't really predict Enzo Maresca's lineup, you know, right now, or the particular style of play is going to bring. He's a very flexible coach, very intelligent coach. What he did with Leicester last season, he's showing that signs of flexibility, that signs of you being a top-rated coach at this stage of his career. So I think he's going to do well for Chelsea.